Come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look at that. Space is pause. Good to know. J. Undying Heritage. The Acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient tower in the derelict district of Defiance Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of a machine. I saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where she is, but I suspect she holds the key to whatever happened here. There. The Latin key was interested in this tower for a reason. I need to understand what it does if I'm to figure out their plans. Right, this is the thing, seemingly. Essence shimmers and pulsates within the strange device.
What is it?
Rightio. Okie dokie. Okay.
As you wish.
Don't have... yeah, right. Okay, so hold on.
Following your lead.
Could already use that.
What is it?
Can we camp in here? Yes, we can. Now what might we find? We fought a werewolf or something? I don't know what might be best. What is that you have? Oh, the shawl, right. Everyone has +1 to stealth. Heal multiplier movement, no. Accuracy versus things, I'm unsure about that. Consumable duration, damage versus flank targets. I think just the damage reduction is probably best. Points. Then we rest, get everything back to full. Reability goes back to max. Hell yeah.
What is
So
it?
let's check. We've got our saber, and we got our fine or our shield.
Hey.
You have your sword. You have your staff.
Yes?
You got your gun. Question is if I want you to have the gun, or if you should be close up actually, fighting with your stock. Does your gun have a different... no. Yeah, speed extremely slow, and that's just slow. Can you wield other weapons? Do I have other weapons that might be better for you to have than these? In fact, hold on. So that's average. This is average. Slow. That's fast. You should be... your weapon is fast. You kind of should have quarterstaff. That's useful. And your tank, anyways. That one has fast on it. This did. Oh yeah, I get endurance with that. What is the... oh, enchant. Can I actually do that? Oh shit, I can. Oh boy, I actually can. I'm surprised. I get certain accuracy versus things or extra corrode things. Enchantment. Requirement not met? Meaning what? Oh, it already has like a thing on it. Is that what it means? Yeah, it has fine on it. Oh, okay. So I could enchant this then. Accuracy, damage, accuracy and damage. Oh, it's literally just okay. Oh, does... oh, and that just increased even more. Gotcha. So I don't have that much in terms of that. Okay, what do you have in terms of character? Do you have some other special things with these weapons? Uh, no, no. That's just healing, plus 1 weapon sets. Seemingly not. Okay. We should potentially just use the melee weapon. Though you don't have that much HP or, you know, endurance.
Ready, Watcher.
Aye?
You two
Ready,
should
Watcher.
be fine. Yeah, okay. Ah. Revenant vessels. We're still fighting those in here.
Bring them down!
Fight! Now I should check this again. Oh no. That. What did you have? Decreases reload time and increases the speed of ranged attacks. Reflexes to all. I don't have this, right? Oh, I do. Oh, that's... Wait, that's first? Oh no, I might mean like... first and second level? Something like that.
That's it! Let's end this! Kill them!
Nice. Just a bone. Okay, hold on. Also, speaking of which, should I have... check these two. So you have fasts. You have weak interruption, but you do 12 to 17 crush damage. You do 17 to 24. Your 30% of the grace becomes hits, 20% of damage restored as endurance. Then you have that, but you have that extra plus 20. Could add. Does it mean that the fucking thing will do burn damage, or that it just gives an additional... It might mean that it does burn damage as well. You always try. Try with things that I have a good amount of then. That Moonstone. See. Seemingly for all these you need Birth Bell and a Moonstone. Burn damage, scroll damage. Yeah. Leave it, I guess, maybe. Unsure. Okay, we'll add something to it. Corrode, freeze, fire. Well, I have a decent amount of this, so let's enchant it with fire. And we'll wait because these I only have one of. Does that mean that this will do burn damage? Does that mean like we'll actually do fire damage with that, or unsure? I think I should use this first and foremost. This one after. This might be better. Unsure, we'll see.
Yes.
Does less damage, but might be better in the end. Scroll of Insect Swarm. Oh boy. Page from Olhelm's Journal. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine thanks to Shindig's youthful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use. I see. Ooh, could use that scroll. Lore 4, well, you have definitely enough lore for that. Fuck, dude. Oh, yeah, a bunch of things. Insect swarm. Ancient. Right. Let's do that. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes? What is it?
I sense bullshit ahead.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea,
Yep.
which is not very.
Oh no, that was
Of course.
secret. Thought that was a trap. I was sure that was a trap. Oh no, it's a skeletal fighter and a wizard and a rogue. Oh boy. Jesus. Can you deal with this fucking wizard, dude? Can't see him, can you? Now you can. Activate bore mode. Oh, you just use that, I guess. That should be fine. There we go, dude. Just barely survived that one.
What is it?
Should probably use bore mode faster because it heals him in combat. Balloon. Money.
As you wish.
Back here. Okay. Not a big room. Is there a different formation? This is a bit more spread out. Like the
Hope
one
you're
I
not
did
expecting
last,
much.
though.
Hey,
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Keeping an eye out.
Need to also check if there's something. Okay, cool. There's a revenant. I need to check if my flail is actually doing fire damage, or if that is just like it does extra when I use a fire ability.
leave it to me.
Dead on.
Sneak attack, except I don't think that's really. I don't know if sneak attack exists. I don't think any. Well,
Hey.
we don't have a rogue, so
A blade in the
I
dark.
think we would know. Sigil of the Arcane. Grants Arcane Dampener, 1 per rests. Beneficial effect suspended for 15. Ah, so I can take away. Okay, +1 intellect. Neat. Letter from Cantha. Aldelm. I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the 2 that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of your team and your team of glorified engineers sitting in your tower, sweating over the ruins I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Kentha. I like this person's attitude a lot. Can you have the ring? You can. I think this is within... Well, I could actually have the ring as well. What did this do? What was this ability? Oh, yes, heals a bit. Okay. What was that? 2 per rest? Oh.
What is it?
Or maybe I should have it on because he attacks faster. This heals a little bit. This creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies in the rare effect on enemies. Yes. I think Alof is probably... How big is that area? Fairly big, actually. So I think Al should have that. He attacks faster. But it's also +1 intellect, which he wants as well. I mean, I do too, but I think he might. He uses it a little bit more than me. Full page of Eldam's journal. Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. I'll question if I should be in the front, but I don't really... Well, we got Kana, maybe. Not at the moment. I think I should probably do this, because I should maybe use some more spells.
Hey.
Following your lead.
He should be in the front.
Of course.
Hey.
What I meant. There we go.
Following your lead.
Maybe I should shift this up. So first we got Fortitude and Will. Reflexes to all allies. What is this? Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area. Do we start with that? Maybe do that. Hello, Chess. Change it up a bit there.
I'm on the trail.
Yeah.
Everyone attack. Well, when there is one enemy, it sure goes quick. You have nothing? Oh, it's a ghoul. Well, would be so kind as to take up their aggro. That would be real fucking nice. Where is she? Oh, you two are over here doing nothing. Okay, actually, you attack that guy. You target him. You can throw that on them. Boom. Yeah, okay, hold on. What are you doing? Throw that to be sure you're doing nothing. Attack that guy. Nice. He's gonna attack. Now he is. You are almost your turn. Long enough. Yes. Dazzling. Cast. He's dazzled. Dazzled. He's dazed. Not quite the same. Could be though. Bam! He exploded into pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... Oh yeah, hold on, my stronghold thing. What am I currently doing? Anything happening? Oh yeah, you are assigned. I'm gonna need to have to go back to my stronghold and do some stuff. Like, I want to create some more adventurers to keep a track here. Also, yeah, I was building barracks, weren't I? Barracks, yeah, finished in 1 day and 13 hours. Yeah, I also need to do that because then I can, as soon as I'm out of this city, I can construct and whatnot and do things faster. Because I can just travel between maps and shit will just be done immediately. But yeah, if I can get barracks, I can employ hirelings to defend this place. It will stop being looted by bandits and shit. Yes, once I've escaped from this city. Correct. Yes, and then check out Luna, and if I can, there's a way I can train things. Oh, scroll of fireball. Nice. Page from his journal. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much. Just as I said, what the fuck? Just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lightning. Just as I said, that sounds like a weird sentence, but it might work. With stray lightning, I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Fireball?
Hey.
What the fuck is these potions that you have, actually? You have minor regeneration, turns over time, and then turns bop, and then this is creation of active hostile things. Okay. Potion spirit shield. Ah, yes, nice. Might want to give that to someone else, actually.
Following your
think about
lead.
it. Hold on, I need to check everyone's fucking inventory and see what they have. Just in terms of quick items and what they have and what they need. Need to think over again. Things that people will actually use. What people actually need. Okay. You, a deer. What do you need? Can I fucking sort this? Yes, item types. Hell yeah, look at this. This is amazing. He cannot use lore, so he can't use any scrolls, so he needs to use something else. Potion of power, plus 25 attack speed, plus 30 max endurance. Oh, fuck. That's nice. Plus accuracy. He's not necessarily too much for... Well, actually, increased power when I think attacks. It's just attack speed, actually. Him attacking faster. Would that be better for him? Yeah, wait a minute. That makes him be able to do actions quicker. What can he do in terms of actions? He can do knockdown and into the fray, but how much? He's more of a tank, but he does have damage. Sure. Putting down traps. I could utilize traps maybe, but oh, I don't want to use that. That's just straight up drugs. Movement speed, deflection plus reflection, reflex and deflection. What was this? Used against direct melee and ranged attacks against character or not area effects, and this is physical. Okay, that's just avoid shit. I think that is something he wants, potentially, because if he has aggro on everything, he can just pop that and not get hit. And if he did get hit, he can just tank it. He wants immediate... No, wait a minute. He can use endurance over time because... Hold on, how the fuck do you do this? How did you split items? Oh yeah, like this. I'm very confused right now. There you go, okay. Many potion. 2, I think for now is good. Put that there. Okay, what else does he need? Take away hostile effects. Possibly, yes. There we go. Think that's fine. Yes. Okay. Kana, what might you need? I think you might want the potion of power. Because you can attack faster. You get more turns, that's probably good. You're gonna want some quick healing. So you take 2 of those. You can use scrolls, so what do you want to do? Immunity to being hobbled and stuck. Heal. Revive. That's something I want to have. Scroll of Twin Stones. Oof. Real strong one. Give you that. That's a good strong thing. Fan of Flames. Free athletics. Allows the reader to grant specific skill to all of his or her allies for a long duration. +3 athletics. Oh. Right, okay. You know what? Sure. You, you don't have anything big damage, so here, take that fucking fireball scroll. Then scroll of insect swarm. Yes, sure. Take that. What else do we have here that might be good for you? Ooh, a big endurance thing. No, not necessarily. Deflection until hit or critical hit. Yeah, you can take that. Well, okay, let's see. Potion of Spirit Shield. Who will want to take that? I feel like you will want that. Because you're gonna be needed to fucking stay alive, potentially. In certain situations. Okay, good. Don't have healing, but you have like built-in healing and whatnot. Me. Give me like the instant endurance potion. To our need, I don't even have 6 lore. That's how good I am. Hits convert to crits. No, it's okay. Accuracy, movement speed. Eh. Take 2 of these. What might I actually need? What does this do? I jump between people. Jump to the nearest enemy and then to the next nearest, causing decreasing amount of shock damage. I don't know about that one. May just not use much of this. You, I'm pretty sure I want you to have this. And accuracy, yeah, probably. You don't have any lore, so you can't use that. Then you, I'm gonna fill you up with scrolls here. What might you want? Immunity to hold and stock. I don't know about that one. Storing a moderate amount to all. Yeah, sure. Revival. Hell yeah. Big damage there. Then choose what they can do, maybe. Oh, they have different cast speeds as well. Yeah, average, average. Do that. Think this is good. Okay.
Hey. Nice and quiet.
Just check, so nothing here. Okay. Just take this. Yoink. Blacksmith knights. Okay, cool. There's something here? Money. How much money do I actually have? Almost 13,000. No. Yes, 13,000. Okay, good to know.
Hey.
We were left behind. The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. Well, just keeps going. The higher we get, the stronger this will become. Is this the same machine, or is this different ones? Oh! We're at the top. And this looks like the thing in the ruins. Standing near the device feels like being blown up by a gale storm. We're being blown about by a storm gale. The stone steps hum with energy. Hold on. I see.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Found a device.
Mm-hmm. It's just the main hub of tyranny. Oh, isn't it? I'm gonna sneak up on him. I'm gonna stab him in the face. My valiant party already see me. It's just the main hub with fog. It's okay. A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are molted green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and skulls behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Who and what are you?
15 years at Brackenbury. 7 tours to the ruins beyond Solace Vale. I'm an animancer. Still an animancer.
Gaze lights on the Adra post with sun recognition. He starts to turn back to the copper dials. Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes a fist into the other pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Alf's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper skate, I don't know what that is. For every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to a disaster. Well, I never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Stick to the present. When did the disaster start?
Something happened on our 11th night. lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower, wore a mask, carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange, like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds, the strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine, this cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years, lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
As exciting as the prospect of a living machine may be, I suspect that, giving mention of a machine and a masked figure both, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Hold on, what does this soul have to do with... What does this machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
Rub your hand over it. Explains static electricity without knowing about that, I guess. He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. Oh, okay. Quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
You're not like the ghouls in the street.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
How can I help?
Not your help I need, it's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes! The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait, runes? Being with him runes? She can read them? He speaks of this feat so blandly. Let's talk inside. Let's talk instead to this Harridan. I'd pick her thoughts at time. I'd pick her thoughts at a time, yeah. She wasn't here the night the machine came on. Staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. I get the words from Acantha.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
This is an animancer in his natural state, Watcher. Never has he respected the sanctity of the god's creation. Only now he no longer has the cunning to hide it. He should be put down like a sick animal, although not without first putting his spirit to the flame's test.
Hey.
Wonder why he, or how he knows a secret to the machine, yet doesn't know how to stop it. Court of Spirits. Southwest of Guild Vale, travelers have reported a collection of angry spirits gathering near a circle of cracked Audra pillars. Those brave enough to venture near the spirits have reported that they appear to be arguing about some long-forgotten legal matters. The locals have quickly learned to take a route to avoid. That avoids the Audra pillars entirely. More than a few foreign merchants landing at Road's End have fallen victim to the shades. Luna was prepared to fight a mob of angry spirits in the circle of Audra pillars, but quickly discovered that the shades simply wanted resolution to a number of old disputes. Surprisingly cognizant for spirits, the shades presented their cases over several long hours. Luna acted as the group's arbiter, handing down decisions and putting the spirits to rest. After the last pair of bickering shades faded into the beyond, Luna discovered the remains of previous trespassers, including a fine belt of meditative chimes on the belt of an unfortunate monk. Concentration plus 25. Noisy minus stealth. Well, of a monk. Well, that's great for her. It's actually fucking fantastic.
Hey.
Okay, so we need to find Acantha in Heritage Hill. That would explain why the acolyte was worried about this woman. Adam, this devolving animancer atop the tower, promised me to find a way to strengthen myself and command the words. Get this source of substance for and a source of sustenance for him. Well, don't I have a bunch of fucking meat? Like, I like collected a bunch of shit like that. Vessel flesh. And other food-esque things. I don't know what he necessarily wants, but... Oh yeah, proceed to the bottom. Thank fuck. Good game, you're smart. You know I want to go all the way down.
Hey.
$77,000 fans. Damn.
Hey.
Is this foggier than when I first entered? Or am I just making shit up? Kenneth's house? Hey, wait, haven't I been in there? Maybe I haven't. Maybe I have not. Camping supplies. Would you look at that? The door? Now then. Oh. I think I have. I just didn't talk to this person, maybe.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
Or I did. I need the words to operate the Ingwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
Feel a hot core of pride smoldering in the center of her soul. Oh, I see.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Why is that passionate? That just seems realistic, because these devices are at several places. Tell me the tower's name.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
How do you operate the machine atop Ter Nuneth?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. Here, I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. What? But what good is observing all of this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her. An entire language at your fingertips and she hides it away. Extinguish her pride. What does that mean? The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. Oh boy. And who will know about it? All I've learned. Years of studying the Ingwithan language. No one understands it better than me. That counts for something. The opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. Pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong, but there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. You reach for it, but it's still too hard to grasp. May not be much, but it's still something. You can't take that away from me. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench your pride, and all that remains is a blackened diamond hard rock. Cast it away, where it melts into the shadow, into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from the past long since buried. You see a vast array of runes, far more than Acantha has shown you, and you know their sounds and their meaning and how they fit together. Language of Engwith. Yeah. It's in once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
The speaker of dead tongues now. And so he surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in the matter of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me. You said the other towers around the Deerwood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Ingwithans have wanted to do that? Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why. You intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields. You collect them like butterflies under glass. To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know. What do I do with the towers now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Out of the corner of his eye, Aloth gives you a sly look. It seems your ravenous new friend has just given us the key to ending this wretchedness for good. Now that we've seen that what this machine is capable of, I do hope you're not squeamish about the loss of a few hundred souls. Explain how the control words work. Harnessing the power of Tir Noneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings. You can speak them, and the tower shall obey. Remind me how you know so much about the tower. I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instruction manuals, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely. Perhaps they didn't. That's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Ingwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. So.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Now that I understand, I can return to the machine and do something about the curse affecting Heritage Hill. Right. Dun 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 dun. I wonder if I'll be able to get the command to walk up to the top, or do I have to do that manually? Yeah, I can. God, this game is so smart. Oh no, it's daylight. Let's save. Olem looks much worse than before. His rotting flesh hangs loosely, and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
Takes a tentative scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. I don't actually have anything for him. Bares his teeth and leaves at you. Oh, okay. So I could have just not fucking talked to him? Well, it doesn't matter. He's dead now. Might as well. Roar! Paralyzed me? Ow! Seems incredibly rude. You're not getting out of here alive, dude. Unfortunate, but as Degenerate significantly looked ready to pounce on me when I tried to talk to him. If I want his help, I'll need to send a victim to him. Well, No. I can do this seemingly on my own. Katha insists on pursuing her own research at the top, despite my argument that pooling our knowledge is both our interests. With her expertise in the Ingwithan language, I'm convinced that she knows more about the tower working than she lets on. Well, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Maybe it's useful, but it's too late now. Except it's not, because I have a save, but... choose end. Maximize the machine's run in hopes of overloading the machine. Okay. Yeah. A jagged Audra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through the copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize the words for end and for hold. Dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize, by an inscription, that the manner in which you turn the dials is a mean of throttling the device. I can choose end to release all of these souls, or I can destroy it and kill them all. But like, I've already killed all of the fucking corpses down in here to chill. And really only Acantha is left, so... Although, I mean, I guess there are more souls in here. Overload device. Let's go simple and just choose end. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Audra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. Major positive, I would look at that. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. I don't know how that makes sense, but sure. Nice.
Hey.
And now that is done. So now I need to inform her about the stuff. We need to go to Deerwood Village. Speak with the steward. Yeah, right. Right. March. We have to deal with that shit. We're doing that way later. So we have some other quests and tasks and stuff we can get to. Potentially. Search for Seda in the Voltus Manor in Heritage Hill. Oh, I haven't been there yet. I stumbled upon a berserk scene in Heritage Manor. 3 gargoyles were crowded around the door, calling for someone named Seda. Come across there's a small opening in the outside. Someone must have pried a section of the wall loose where this person went from. There is a next question. Seda's brother left a will in which he requested that he and his loved ones be buried in the Voltus family mausoleum at the right hand of Duke Hadred. Dude, Dutch. No, Duke. Yeah, Duke. That's the one. Duke Hadred. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go to the bottom, I guess. Question mark. Go down one level. Let's see if shit's changed here. Probably not, but maybe. Nope. Does not seem like it. There been more corpses? Or dead dudes surviving here now? Or the ghosts? Okay, so what's mausoleum? I need to go there then. Seemingly. Black quests. They already fixed everything here. By fixed I mean kill everything. Rescue Seda from the Valtis family mausoleum. Oh, you're just here, okay.
Keeping an eye out.
I need to search. Someone has. Well, actually, no. It doesn't look like anyone's trapped this fucking mausoleum.
the priest!
Jesus? The fuck? Also, who the fuck? Okay, hold on. Durance, is it that you have the highest fucking mechanics? You're terrible at. You should have seen. You should have honestly seen that coming.
Hey.
You should have seen that trap. Also, what trap is that? You just fucking trap trigger, nothing happens. Sun lands, just fucking pierces him and insta kills him. Wow, that sure is something.
Hey.
Fucking hell. I want that spell. Can I get that spell? Is that
What?
like a 4th level spell? What is Sunlance? Can I please? What happened? He took 120 pierce plus 59 burn damage. Fucking hell. Oh, you can see rolls and shit. That's hilarious.
Hey.
Alright, well. That's... Iridescent scarab figure. I mean... What do you mean 1 per rests? What does that mean? Summon Audra Beetle. Oh! I get a summon? Like... that can fight? 20 seconds? This Audra's figurine is shaped like a small beetle. Its colorful shell catches the light in strange ways, changing hues as it turns in one's hand. Yes? Because that's not... Yeah, I like that. That actually summons a thing. I don't think I have anything like that. What
Hey.
does people have in like their
Yes?
bags and shit?
What?
Suppress affliction. Silence the reprimanding commands through sheer force will. Oh, okay.
Well?
I'm here.
Well?
Hi?
Very curious. Who wants this beetle? Oh, it's one of those items? Oh, it's like a quick use item. Weird.
Well?
Once per rest. Ultra beetle. Well, we'll try it.
Hey.
Yes. A little girl covers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows, you can tell she's far too thin. You watch the shoe, holding her breath. What are you doing in here? Inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are a little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabrics looks like. But ripped and stained fabrics look like embroidered silk. Oh, that they are supposed to be that. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. The Ghani stands stock still, looking at the girl as if a wounded rabbit. Auroch's shadow. Looks like she's been on her own for weeks. Oh, okay, that's like a... Dear God. My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? Seda, I came across the Dargles in a house. You saw mother and father and Emilo? How did you get away? I killed them. Those aren't your parents anymore. Picks at a thumbnail watching you. She nods slowly. Tell me what happened to you. Her eyes in my eye. Oh no, resolve this time. I have perception. Her eyes... resolve is bad as well. Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened and you've been stuck here for too long. Try to remember what happened before. Takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, I mean. They twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and father and Emil boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and mother told me to hide. And then I came here to hide, but the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? I've turned off the machine that makes the hungry people come back. You can leave. Thank you. Which is true. Also, the hungry people are dead. That's done. Okay. The parable of whale. Retrieve the stolen scroll. Right. So Deerford. Deerford. Okay. I won't be going there yet. Find Darren's family. Oh yeah, an Andra's gift. I can do that. The canals near the brothel. Oh yeah, I picked up letter B engraved on it. Likely there's killer. The fuck am I supposed to know what B is? Where's that? Trevor's a deer with the deer. Okay, right. This is right. This is might be Saints War. And Iron Arc in the Ducal Palace. That would probably be in the first fires. Yeah, I still need to go to first fires. Forgot that. Do whatever the fuck. Go to Canoa, explore the endless paths. Go to the cliff near. I don't know where the fuck this cliff is. Rogue Knight. Find the arrow breastplate. The train expedition in Copper Lane told me that in first fire. Nice. Okay, I need to go there anyways. Find there somewhere in the Great Planet. What? Go to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Copper Lane. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, fuck that shit. Okay, so we have some stuff we can do. For now. Let's retrace where we've been. There was that one in Copper Lane that I can do first, I think. Speed on out of here. The normal, or I think the only way we can. Talk to the guards and be like, yo, assault stuff. There, that's the man who helped me. Thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Knights of the Crucible, major positive. Defiance Bay, major positive. Fuck yeah, look at that. Tower, it's off. Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe now. Safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be living to settle in the district again. At least we can get started on restoring it. Yes. It's done. Alright. So that wants me to do that and that different. Yeah. Go back to Copper Lane. Is there anything else? These are all... That's in First Fires. Yeah, go back to Copper Lane. Okay. The Elder Archives are hidden in the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, which is in Copper Lane. I'll find the Elder Archives somewhere in the Great Library located there. Wait a minute. Does this connect to... to whatever the fuck? Yeah, a group of thieves has stolen a scroll of Veil from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. The High Archivist Grimda wants me to track down the thieves and recover the scroll. I think maybe if I do this... Fuck, it's a different piece of shit. I can do that. Need an emissary in front. Told me the... Yeah, and so I might be able to get it if I do that. Shit. I don't need to do that now. So we'll do Rogue Knight then, go to First Fires and see what exists there. Believe I can get there now, yeah. Oop. Go to First Fires. We'll see what exists here. Okay. Temple of Woodica. Temple of Woodica? Have I been here? Alien Embassy, Ducal Palace, Crucible Keep, Upper Lane. That's not a lot of things here. Clearly. A noble and a commoner standing right beside each other? That seems weird. Crucible Keep. Okay, so I need to go to Crucible Keep. Um, and then a deer. Saints War in occupying the Ducal Palace. Nothing in the Valian Embassy. So Ducal Palace for the deer and let's go to the Ducal Palace and just see if we can access. Remand to see the Duke. Do they now? He's busy. Settle down or you'll feel the back of my blade. What do you mean the back of your blade? Can I just enter? Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. We should be able to go to the archives, right? Right? Surely. Fuck is this? Welcome to the Ducal Palace. Yes, hello.
Hail,
Sidley.
traveler.
The young woman wears a simple but well-tailored uniform. She watches the comings and goings around her with quiet attention. Any news to share, or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands to the Duke and his advisors. The pay's not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. Looking for news? Ducal Palace. It's the seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hadret declared freedom from Aediran rule from some 150 years ago. She lowers her voice and grins. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Ah, Deerwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up conversation in the tavern than try to loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. What goes on in here? She laughs. Where to start? We got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies. That's just stuff that happens out in the open. Leans in closer. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work. So there's always someone bartering for favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, she clears her throat and gestures counterclockwise around the palace. We have a shrine devoted to Magrin, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. What kind of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff. Census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now I keep my distance. Now I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. Your hair going alright now? Sure is. Duke Avar's been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret, although. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. A lot of the talks concerns animancy, so there's a good reason they're keeping the meeting behind closed doors. Legacy? Oh yeah, right. Maidwen's legacy. That's what a lot of people call the rash of Hollowborn. Theory goes that it's punishment for meddling in animancy. Sure, you don't have any info for me then. What is it? Shrine of Magron. All the records. This is where I need to go. No. Stealing. Hail. Records keep. Oh, this is just stealing everything.
Greetings.
Taciturn man with graying hair pores over the tomes he's just withdrawn from one of the shelves. He glances up at you with baggy eyes. Yes, is something I could pull for you. I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. Man clears his throat. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there is still quite a number of folk in Deerwood who bear ill will towards Riedserens. I think that was how you pronounce this fucking word. It would be irresponsible to surrender the names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Finds to be positive too. Aha, positive fucking reputation coming in. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you and his eyes flicker in recognition. Of course, that policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth. He looks up at a shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, and the inventories are of the dead in back. Passes it into Adir's outstretched hands. Huzzah for good boy points, yes. Adir leaves through the book for some time anxiously, running his thick farmhand's fingers over page after page of names. At last, his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talej died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear.
Yes. Whenever you have whatever the fuck this is over a thing, it's like, how do we pronounce this?
Rayet Saris?
We had Ceres. Oh, I was correct.
I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saris. Why'd he fight for Rayet Saris?
This is honest. I don't know. It's just under honest, yeah. We may not be meant to find out. I'm sure he had a good reason. But he was traitor. No. I don't know. Either do I. I think it's neither do I. But maybe that's just maybe that is correct. That's what he would say. But he had to have a good reason. That's just who he was. Or maybe you didn't know, or he just, you know.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw.
I like it when they just kind of also look at a name, they just go, oh, fuck it, well, I don't care, this thing, go here. It's like, uh-huh.
And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
Clap any way I can.
I appreciate that. Wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
So you got the Saints War battlefield with Adir. What the fuck is that? Do we know? Adir's brother Woden fought for Rayed Ceres and died in the battle of Cleaban Relag. He wants to see the battlefield. What the fuck is that? Have we seen that place yet? No. No, we have not. Well, okay. That sure helps, sort of. Okay. Well, we know that this place sucks to be at. Because there were 6 fucking druids waiting. With lightning storms and shit. So, need to be ready to throw a fireball or 2 in their fucking faces immediately. Plus, maybe we're better off now than we were then. But first we need to go back to fucking Kednoa and just, do shit there. But this was only the first thing we need to do here. Second thing is go to Crucible Keep. And now, the quest says that the Keeper of the Armory was one of the officers who had him expelled and is unlikely to return the heirloom willingly. Now, we could, I guess, walk in and just bash them over the head, but let's not do that, maybe. Let's see if we can maybe distract him and then send, who's good? You? 6. And send her, over to, I guess, Boots of Stealth? Oh, shit. What mantle is it that you have? Oh, Fortitude reflects what? Wait, what is it? Wait, I'm confused. What? Oh, I have the Lilith shawl. Oh, or of stealth and perception. Oh, great. That's why. Right, because I want the 3 perception. I could temporarily give it to her and give her 1 more stealth. Or if it's not, 5 meters of stealth. How far is that?
Yes.
Can someone fucking tell me? Okay, hold on. 15 meters. 10 meters. 6 meters. 10 meters. Sort of that far. A little shorter range. Oh, Depends on what the situation looks like. Could be good enough. Since she has 7 in stealth. Maybe that's good enough. We'll see.
Hey,
Or maybe we can just be like, yeah, you know,
you have
just
5 siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's
oh my
quiet.
god.
Her clergy
Of course, a little
belongs.
chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
2 conversations happening at the same time. What is this tower? Stone of this ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires. Surrounded by a patch of wildflowers, it looks like a memorial. What the fuck? Oh god. No. This way. And then we also have, oh yeah, Temple of Wodica, but, actually, let's go. Doesn't look like the entrance is still around, but... Oh, there sure is a ghost here. Hello? A ghost
Come
hovers...
to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Ghost hovers in the middle of the ruin, reciting blessings and prayers. Even as the spirit's form shifts and swirls, it retains the face of an elderly man robed and robes that mark wealth and status. It turns to you. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugforb III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
Truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wodica's house of worship. Whilst you're aware. What are you doing?
Worshipping Wodica, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
I'd like to know more about Wodica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodica watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
You know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Oh, okay. You'll just... Okay. Gotcha, you'll just stay around here then. Alright, well, I'll leave you to your... not ghostly things. Business brings you to the keep. Who are you?
Good day to you.
Aldmore. Aldmore gives you an appraising eye. Judging by the scars on his face, he's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands, pouring into the Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Who might you be? A soldier of the Crucible Knights, and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Ivor can focus on more important matters. Looking for something, or just knocking the dirt off your boots? What goes on in Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights, so it's where we store arms and armor, as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Cliver's in the back, making plans as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building, along with our master smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the golem. You're the praying type. How about the Crucible Knights? We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Cliver I said that. We were the first organized militia to oppose Aeduran rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by that critter out in Dinwood Row. This is about Dinwood Row. This is a requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me. I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? Shifted his weight and glanced at the empty hall. Orlan. Oh, that's if you're fucking small, right? The gnome. No. Halfling. No, wait a minute. No, Orlan I think is kind of the gnome version. There's normal halflings, I think. He shifts his weight and glances at the empty halls. They're mostly Orlans. Oh, he's racist? Is that it? They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility is in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. He frowns and crosses his arms. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? I would have fucking loved to be an Orlan at this point. I would have loved to be able to fucking spit in his face from a comment like that. It's funny, would he even say that if you were an Orlan? Would he even fucking dare say that to your face? Wow. People treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry. I get fucked. If people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. I'm just speaking the truth. Nowadays, it seems that's the biggest crime of all. Oh my god, can I punch this guy? Jesus. Random fucking racist Orlans for some reason. I don't even know if I've met an Orlan yet. I think I have. I think there was some one of those adventuring parties that was in a tavern. I think one of them was an Orlan. Archives, training room, forge, barracks, war room, shrine of Abaddon. Abaddon? That's real close to Abaddon. And that sure is not a good one. You don't want a temple of Abaddon. That shit is not good. What was this now? Osrek, a trainer at the expedition hall in Copper Lane, told me this breastplate would be somewhere in the Crucible Keep. He also mentioned that Penhelm, the keeper of the armory, was one of the officers who had him expelled and is unlikely to return to Ireland willingly. The armory, eh? Where the fuck is that? Archives, training room. Well, probably go this way. It's somewhere around here. Either the forge or the barracks. Penhelm. Oh, would you look at that? There's the douchebag. Dunstan. Who's the forge dude? The Temple of Abaddon would lead to all those who worship there having their arms fall off. Now that depends obviously on what Abaddon you're talking about, because there are many what's it called? Many what am I fucking searching for his word? Settings, there we go. Many settings uses Abaddon. Are you talking like 40k? If 40k has Abaddon. No, wait a minute. 40k does not have Abaddon. What am I talking about? I was thinking, or are you talking in classic Abaddon from the Bible? In which case, I have no idea. No knowledge of Abaddon in the Bible. I just know that it's bad. I'm pretty sure Abaddon is a demon. That's as far as I know. Alright, Pelnhelm.
How do you do?
I'm talking about Abaddon, the despoiler, aka Failbadon, the armless. I don't know from what. Sure is a name, but from what setting? From where are we talking about? 40k. Oh shit! Okay, Abaddon is in 40k. I didn't expect that. Thought that was too stray of a reference. The young novitiate? Wait, hold on. Novitiate's armor is recently shined, and his hair is clean and neatly combed. Now, this guy has not seen battle at all, it seems. It's hard to believe he's ever seen battle, yeah. Or that the scarred antique breastplate he wears could possibly be his. The old model for Abaddon had metal arms that would constantly fall off his plastic model. I see. Are you looking for something? How does someone become a knight? We don't just take anyone. Our members share soul legacies with the very men and women who defended this land a century and a half ago. Anyway, Commander Cliver is responsible for initiations, but he rarely accepts foreigners. Anything else? Tell me about the Knights of the Crucible. With the primary defense of Defiance Bay, the Order's founders were the first to rally the Dirwin independence. Of course, that's ancient history now. Now we're the most prestigious company of soldiers in the Deerwood. It's a glorious line of work. You can forget about the barracks, that is. Does the name Osric sound familiar? He sniffs. If you got any self-respect, you won't associate with him. Or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall, for that matter. Scamps and delinquents, the lot of them. Since your affidavit is a forgery. That is a breastplate you're wearing? What's the story between you two? Osric has always held some controversial opinions, but they went overlooked for the longest time because his family has such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He finally went too far. He had the gall to suggest that we had strayed too far from our roots, that some of our officers were beginning to resemble a dear nobility. He rubs a spot on his braces with a silk handkerchief. Jesus. He would have us all wear rough spun and fight with forge hammers. I merely reported his statement. If the knights obsessed over their past, they wouldn't have grown into the fighting force they are today. History made the knights what they are now. You can't just cast it aside. I don't see the problem. People change. Organizations change. Crucible Knights began as a militia of blacksmiths, but Dunstan is one of the only officers who can wield a hammer these days. Professional soldiers. Isn't that who you want defending a city? Besides, a novitiate has no business maligning his superiors. That is breastplate you're wearing? It was. He looks down and admires it. It became property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. Now it's mine. And it's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find armor that was used in the rebellion. It says your affidavits? I don't know what that is a forgery. Rational too. See? Just what would he know about that? It's perfectly convenient for him to cast aspirations, what with his pedigree in the Knights. It's a lie, of course, as should be perfectly obvious to someone as logical as you. Right. He's just okay. Interesting. Find Pelham's affidavit in Crucible Keep. Pelham doesn't appear to be keen on parting with Osric's armor, which he is presently wearing. More leverage is required. Osric believes that Pelham's affidavit affirming that Pelham's soul is free of any Aederan influence is a forgery. He said that I could find it somewhere in the Crucible Keep in First Fires. Let's see. War room, barracks, probably. There's a chest there. There's a lot of people around them. Don't
What?
believe it's well, he is hidden now, isn't he? I could. He is completely
I
hidden.
can do that. That's settled.
Oh, that's just well, fuck it. Whatever.
Hey,
Not like anyone saw that. Thought it might have been relevant to that, but no. Okay. Have a look around. Ooh, some chests found. Interesting. Thick grime cakes the bottom of the tub. The towel hanging from the side gives off an awful stench. Well, here's an justice. Yep. I am gonna do this though because I am smart. You go in here.
hey.
3 of you stand here.
Yes?
You two stand here. I close the door.
Following your lead.
Close the door. There we go. Okay, now
Margarin's fire casts
I
light
have
in dark.
I can
lookouts.
do that. That's settled.
I don't need that.
I can do that. That's settled.
I can take the money. I don't need the hunting bow.
A simple test. That's settled.
Just
A
yeah,
simple
this is
test.
very efficient.
I can do
Lookouts
that.
and then
That's
just...
settled.
Okay. Well, I'll take that. Really? Nothing? You shitting me? Nothing in the barracks? Where the fuck does he has his stuff then? Surely there
Light,
must be something
flame,
here.
and sound.
Huh.
We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, apparently there's nothing in here. Nothing in the barracks. He did say he wanted to avoid the barracks,
Hey.
though. Where could it be? Oh, wait a minute. It should be in the archives, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. That's no, absolutely not. People stand outside in case something unlocks. Close the door. Here we go. Oh, close the door. Jesus. Just gonna don't do anything.
And what does the flame reveal?
Adam's affidavit. Look at that. What does this little piece of paper contain? Would one think? Where is it? Here we go. Curran, a cipher duly appointed and employed by Dunridrow. There we go. Does hereby certify that Novitiate A.M. Penham has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influences or tainted essence. The scroll is stamped with the seal of Dunridrow and signed by both Penham and Curran. Wow. Bring his affidavit to Curran. Penham seems to have taken Ostric's armor for his own, but I have his affidavit in hand as a possible bargaining chip. Curran, the cipher who signed off on Penham's affidavit, works at Hadra House in Brackenbury. You should know for certain whether or not the affidavit is genuine. Well, since I'm in here and all, I might as well check, you know. Ooh. Edict of Arrest. This edict calls for the arrest of Aorn. Whose recent actions have led to the death of a Knight of the Crucible. It requests reporting any information to Justiciar Aldmar. It is signed Commander Cliver. Okay. We're just, yeah, no, I'm not doing anything. What's up? I'm just chilling in here. Continue. Yeah, it's fine. Not doing anything. Fucking idiot. Alright.
A simple test. That's settled.
Nice. What is this? Breastplate. Small horn helmet. Fuck it. I'll take them because they look cool. I don't know if I have any use for them.
Hey,
Man, this makes me really want to, like, have a monk and a rogue, actual rogue in my party, because I feel like that could be cool, but it's fine. We'll do what we have. Actually, I could just make them. I could make my own ones. I just need a bunch of money to make a higher leveled immediately, because you need more money in order to create ones of higher levels. But I do have almost 15,000 currency. Yeah, good, great, fantastic, because there's a lot of different kind of coins. But okay, so we need to now go back to, oh jeez, yeah, there we go. We now need to go back to Brackenbury, where we can talk to Curran and see if this affidavit is actually genuine, or if he got fucking, what's it called, bribed to do it, to write that shit. which wouldn't surprise me at all. In fact, it would be a very Pikachu face moment if that were to be true. It's like, oh no, what? You don't fucking say? Dunrid Row. Hadrid House, wait a minute. Oh, that's down there, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Any more fucking...
Good day, stranger.
Oh, courier. There's gonna be any more assassins out to kill me? Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted a curse on Heritage Hill. Yes, correct. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. Belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your party in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. Quite welcome. St. Garum Spark. A pistol. Flintlock pistol. Very slow. Interrupt weak, but pretty good pierce. This veil piercing means. 10 plus accuracy, plus 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Also, the person that uses this pistol. Wait, I'm sorry. This pistol is two-handed? Fucking excuse you? 25 shock damage. Does it do shock damage as well? It doesn't look like it. 6 DR bypass, minus 0.3 crit damage multiplier. Saint Garum was a priest of Hylia, known for his mastery of the art of wordplay. It was said that he could shape the mood of a crowd with a single word and find the cruel precision, the most shocking turn of phrase with which to dismantle an opponent. One more whimsical daughter of the Deerwood had this pistol crafted in his honor. For the gun, too, she said, could put an end to any debates. Okay. I could put a thing on this. I need 2. Accuracy, damage. Accuracy and damage. That's just 1200. Good, okay. That is true, yeah. I'll put fine on it. Oi, you're using... this is also two-handed, yeah. Guns do win many arguments. Yes. So it is very slow instead of extremely slow. It has slightly less range, but that's fine. It does have almost the same damage. It does have the bypass. Fine, but now it also has fines, has higher accuracy and more damage. It does have accuracy bonus. And has... Well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna fucking give you that. Bam! Have a pistol. I'm gonna sit you have this pistol. I mean, it's sparkling, so I'm gonna assume it deals shock damage. So now this guy has a pistol. Watch out, our chanter has now a gun. Like a pistol, specifically.
Hey.
I guess he had a rifle before. But I'll take him having this pistol instead, it's fine. It seems like a very cool pistol. We'll see, it will probably do well. It's got a faster firing rate than... Or I need to go upstairs, right? Oh, wait a minute, I don't need to... Wait, no, hold on. Calm myself, I need to find Curran. They might be up here anyway, so these are agents. Probably won't fucking find him here. An Animaster, he's probably not here. I could steal. Nah, I'd rather not. I don't need to do that. I don't need to go into every house and just steal everything. Hey, Curran, you.
Good day to you.
Hello again, my mysterious friend. Show him Penham's affidavit. Is this affidavit real? It's signed by you. He holds the page, but seems to stare through the words, as if at something woven in the fabric of the paper. Curran bares his pointed teeth. I remember Penhelm. A preening peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist, when I told him he was a sole descendant of an Aediran general. One who'd fought against Hadrit's rebellion. He scans the affidavit. A forgery, and not the first I've seen. He hands it back to you, but I've not time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander, Cliver, and show him the seal. He points to the wax stamped by his forged signature. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Alf's gaze flickers to you. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him? Seems rather unfair. Well, that's how they play, so. And Penhelm seems to be an asshole, so who gives a shit? Was invited here by... Oh, forgive me, she doesn't get many visitors, but the ones she does invite have a fascinating law. I've always marveled at her choices, nothing in common to my eyes, but her sight is far keener than mine. I wonder what it is she sees. Her room is upstairs. I don't know. Cool. Let's go to Commander Cliver. And let's shove this piece of paper in his face and be like, yo, compare this to another seal. This is a forged fucking affidavit. I mean, oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, he's here? Oh, he's straight up here. Oh my god, do you want to die, my dude? Are you serious? Fucking hell, dude. This guy is stupid. Penham, are you serious? This is my career. I've labored years for it, and it all hangs on some coincidence of a past life. Any Deerwooden, rich or poor, can aspire to a position in the Crucible Knights. Anyone can rise to the rank of High Justice, except for those of us born with the wrong soul. Tell me how that's reasonable. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. You've now cheated your way in, which is evidence enough to be like, yo, look, you did something illegal, seemingly. Whether or not. Your superiors deserve to know the truth. Cheer up! You always thought you were someone special. Soon everyone will know you are. Don't worry, I'm sure the knights will let you stay to scrub the latrines. You're right, take it. Fuck that shit. I don't like his attitude to begin with. And also, I think I needed to do... Hold on, I needed to do this quest to be... Can I bring up... Shit, I can't. I need to do this to begin with to do something more within the expedition hall. I forget what it was. Or if I need to do this so I could then do more quests or something for them? Something or other. So he's standing in my way in different ways. Yeah, here we go. Clever. He draws his sword and spits at your feet. I won't let you ruin me over this. Okay, so you want to die instead? They won't fucking man. I'll take the armor and then like, then I could go to Cliver and be like, so one, Penham's affidavit is forged, and two, he's dead. The second one of which is not something I could do about. It just kind of happened. Okay, well, speaking of assassins, here are 3, quote unquote. Okay, yep, you begin. Initiate with no. Okay, you're just gonna ignore that. Gotcha. All the radiance. Put this on them. I'm just gonna immediately... No, wait a minute. This frightens people. Just gonna do that then. Kana, well... Yeah, just shoot Penholm. Can I quickly root you? You attack him. Yes, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Get fucked. Okay. Oh no, he got knocked down. Get up again, please. 4! About to destroy you all. Okay, let's debuff you all. Boosh. Boosh! Bam. Okay. Fantastic. Now then, yes. Knock him down. Pierce damage, if successful, sickening. Oh. Well, I will hit him as well. Let's see if that actually affects him.
Dead on.
He got hit by that. Didn't seem like he got sickened. Oh my god, can you like
You're not getting through.
bonk? And now Penhelm, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be extremely screwed. Well, he exploded. It's not really my fault. It's kind of... Oh, Osric's family breastplate. Fantastic. Well, you know... What am I to do? I don't need the affidavit now. Turn to Osric with the breastplate. Penna has been dealt with, and the person now in a position. Osric will want to know the outcome. Well... I mean, maybe you could, like, have given him the affidavit and then, like, gotten it again and shown him or something. I don't know. Possibly, but...
Hey.
Doesn't really matter now. He's fucking dead. Actually, where are we in terms of level? A bit left, okay.
Hey.
Well then. Now that's done. This we need to go there. Can't do that yet. These are all companion quests. We need to go to Doof. We need to go back to... Okay, so after we go back to him in Copper Lane. Yes. I believe. Yes, I think so.
Of course.
Can I just like go out here and then go to Copper Lane immediately? Hey, of course I can. Now where is he? Osric. Where the fuck was he? Oh yeah, we're over here in the expedition hall. Gordy? Oh, whatever. Osric! Buddy. Is this the armor you wanted? Osric wavers a moment in disbelief. He looks at you, then back at the breastplate. He reaches for it slowly, as if expecting it to disappear before he can touch it. How did you manage this? You were right about the affidavit. Unfortunately, Penhelm forced me into a fight. Shame it ended like that. But he's the lying weasel who started this. You did all I asked, and you are owed much. He withdraws a leather coin purse from his pocket and hands it to you. Stop by Sonal's shop on the other side of the hall. He sells some of the best gear in the city, and I'll see that she opens her inventory to you. Ah, yeah, that was the thing as well. Moderate positive, the dozens. Oh yeah, right, you guys. And fine spade minor positive. What is this armor to you, anyway? Ah, it's nothing really, just keepsake. Sure. Tries to look you in the eye, but when he does, he appears to reconsider. He sighs. It commemorates the Order of Magran, highest order of valor, awarded to the dead, never the living. Us Deerwoodens, real Deerwoodens, we don't have nobility or birthrights, unless you're some copper fucker from Adir. All we got's the honor we bring to our family's name. Order of Magran is... well, they don't give it out too much. Not often you see a member of the dozens whose revolutionary ties are as good as he says they are. So this, he pauses, considering the weathered metal. A pale image of its former self, but still catching the light, is something to live up to. Nice. Okay, so now we can buy stuff. Let's see what they have. Also, hold on. Lost 120 copper pieces to bandits, earned 800. Fuck yourself, bandits. I got more out of that than you. Compared to that, this time was horrendous. Like, Jesus, look how much money they got. That's horrible. Horrible, I tell you. Yes, now we can buy some stuff down here. Let's see what they have. Might be good. Actually, just speaking of good, everyone has... Well, actually, I could just enchant armor and stuff, right? Yeah, attribute bonuses. Oh, fuck, I can just do this? So smart, except so stupid, because I haven't... My god, I can just do this? This is amazing. I haven't done this before? So stupid. Look how much shit I could actually put on it. I could give it plus constitution, plus shit, dude. Look at this. Oh, I can't do that on boots. Wait a minute. Is it because they already have stuff? Or is it because I can only do it to, like, armor? Armor and weapons, I'm gonna assume. Possibly. Does anyone have, like, base boots or something? No? Okay, fine. Do I have any base boots? Basic. No, I can't. Okay, so how only armors is something I can do. So I need to find helmets that have stuff. Otherwise, it's nothing. Okay, what do I have I found actually? Plate armor 12. I like. Breastplate, yeah, plate armor 12 minus 50. Well, 150, you already have something better than that. I don't think any of this is something I need better. This is pretty neat, though. I don't know if anyone wants it, though. Isn't it medium armor? Yes. Yes, it is. 11 minus 45, fine. Okay, it doesn't have the same things, yeah. Thought so. Frog helm. Hell yeah, for frog helm. Yeah, no.
Hey.
Good
Hey.
day, stranger.
So the wilds haven't claimed you yet. Good to see you again. Show me your wares. Yeah, look at this. Exceptional obelisks. Exceptional stuff. Dude, you have some good shit. I think. Look at the weapons specifically. You just have fine stuff. Quote unquote. Bracers of all-consuming rage. +2 to might and +1 constitution. Good name. Dandy hat of deceased yak. +2 resolve, -1 intellect. Snerv's folly. +1 resolve, +2 constitution. These items are pretty good. Bile stompers. Grants minor fetid caress. What is that? Can't even see. +5 damage during corrode. Okay. Bulk of the fox and hunter. Summon noble creature. Will and reflect. Or reflects, no reflect. Manacra? Arrets? Whispers of treason. I don't even know what that means. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Charmed for 10 seconds. Can't see what this does, though. Lame. Berserker's Belt. Usable only by barbarians. Oh, I don't have anything, so... These are all pretty cool. These would cost a fucking fortune. But good to know that they exist. curious though. Might and Constitution. Does anyone have like the? Let's see, gauntlets. I don't know if anyone wants this. Storm Constitution, maybe this. Ring, gauntlet. Boots, maybe? Cloak. What was it? Might and Constitution. You do that? Might? On? Possibly. Pistols? Yeah, with everything uses might as a thing for damage. Plenty of ring spaces. It's fun.
Hey,
We know that that it exists. That's cool. Now then, couldn't I do stuff? Looking for work.
I do have something, if you don't mind stepping on the toes of the Crucible Knights. Come to think of it, the Dominels won't be too pleased either. They've never liked seeing someone with nicer things than them.
Where do I begin?
Some of my other expeditions have come back with a rumor about a place called Lea Remen up near Stormwall Gorge. It's supposed to hold some of the greatest weapons those Engwithan bastards ever made, and we've got need of them.
Rational too. He casts a sidelong glance at you. The knights are meddling in animancy, befouling souls to build metal warriors. Surely you've got enough sense to see how well that's going to go. We've got to be prepared to fight to defend ourselves and the city. If there's anything that can stand a chance against this madness, it's weapons made by the Engwithans themselves. They made the same kind of abominations in their time. They'd know how to kill them. I've sent the giant slayers after the weapons, but they haven't had much luck so far. They're better fighters than treasure hunters. Meet up with them at Wooden Plains and see how far they've gone. If you can get those weapons, I'll see you get your cut. Hope you don't have to fight an army of Terminators. Alright, have a good night. Let's arm and arming a bunch of angry folks that don't like to think all that much. Yeah. Well. The giant slayers in Wooden Plains. Well, that is a location I need to go. But first, before I do that, I need to go back to Kenua, because I've got shit to do. Shit to do and stuff to plan. Can I just... No, I can't. Fucking lame. Alrighty. Cat Noir, here we go.
Walls need some work before this place is secured. My husband could fix them right up.
Oh? Is he here? No. Then that information was unnecessary. Right, we need to speak to the steward. Right. About the White March and shit. Well, actually, yeah, we got stuff we can do here. Explore the endless paths. If I intend to settle in the strong ages, likely I will need to contend with the master below. Steward has urged me to descend into the endless paths and seek out this enemy so that Kenua will finally know peace. Plus, Rua, no malform. Find the ruins beneath Kenua, yeah. Merwold was too far gone to give us answers. We have to navigate the ruins beneath to keep on our own. Beneath to keep on our own, yeah. So, need to go down here anyways, so it's fine. Plus, is this fucking construction done now? 6 hours. Shit, dude. Well, where can I find, Right hollow? Probably in here. Probably find my buddy in here. Luna, you in here? Oh boy, this place is not. This place exists, but oh wait a minute, I haven't actually done anything here, haven't I? Haven't actually done anything in here.
A few repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
Correct. See if Luna's in here, maybe. Is there a message from the Duke of Palace? Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Duke Palace. Your claim on Canoa has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badimar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Canoa is mine. The Gathbin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy this disputes. Chancellor's Warren. Tell me about this Lord Gathbin. An old Aeduran lineage, I believe. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. Who's Chancellor Warren? He's an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Badimar. Of the Grasp. Okay, go meet him then. Oh, I have to do that now? Okay, thank fuck. I was like, come on, I've only been here.
My lord, you've received a letter, delivered with some urgency as it happens. I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua, and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
That's a long way for a letter.
People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
Durgan's battery, as in the source of Durgan's steel?
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much taken with the story of the battery's fall. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
Perhaps I'll pay Stalwart a visit.
Oh, just think! The greatest of the dwarven strongholds, ours to explore!
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in.
Oh, they let him keep.
Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay.
Right.
Now that I've delivered Reningild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lord. A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation!
Hello, fidgets and flutters. Vacillating between anxiety and excitement, he appears to be at a loss for words.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, perhaps, you will match him. If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lord.
Who is Consul Hot?
A feigned archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
You know anything else about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now. Safe travels, my lord.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll do that. Siege of Craggled. Stewart and Cano asked for a recent conflict in a remote bluff in the Derwood. The turn benefit election. They besieged the manor. Out to Daniels to actually looking in the northeast. It says stop a remote bluff known as Crackled. Just travel to Crackled and ascertain the situation. Do that. That's another point. So we need to explore beneath this place. Level 1. Jesus. Is there a way to train her? Did I train her in the barracks? Is that thing upgraded will allow you to employ it to defend attacks? Is there a way to hold on? Will allow you to rush there. Other upgrades can unlock resting bonuses for it. The Bailey houses various instances of keeping the stronghold so strong, so further. Towers of Kenoa upgrading tower would grant perception bonus when resting at Brightholm. Ah. Countless volumes of ancient lore upgrading the value would grant lore bonus upon resting. Aha, okay. The dungeons will allow you to take prisoners. Merchant stalls, like to sell general goods in your great hall. Craft hall, rebuilding, providing you with weapons and armor merchant as well as a dexterity bonus. Curio shop, which purchases the parts of exotic creatures and generates a random creature part every turn in the stronghold treasury. Curious. Artificer's hall. Rebuilding it will allow you to buy traps there and receive a mechanics bonus, grapple, result bonus, and purchase scrolls. Forum. Training the forum will select bonus. Training grounds provides a place to hone your skills in combat. Upgrading the grounds will grant you a bonus. Okay. Will allow you to generate random plants every turn. Hedge mace. Wearing the mace will grant a bonus to stealth. Warden's Lodge. Watchers of the Wild near the stronghold. Upgrading the lodge will grant you a survival bonus. Resting as well. To provide access to the Warden, who offers high-level bounties. Ooh, neat. Woodland Trials. Trials. Upgrading them will benefit a Constitution Athletics bonus. Much Bright Hollow Hearth. Restoring your... Wait, what? Turn a semblance. Keep. Home is only as comfortable as its hearth. Restoring yours may return a semblance of order to the keep. Ah. Bright Hollow Lab. Just restore the lab. I don't know what that lab does. Bright Hollow Courtyard Pool. That's just for aesthetics, I guess. This is just aesthetic, it would seem, because it's only prestige, yes. Upgrades and miscellaneous. Yeah. Right. The Bailey just... No, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. First, we should probably camp in this area. Go down here. This is the ruins underneath. Is it not? Yes, it is. Yeah, we fought giant spiders and whatnot down here, didn't we? I think we did. Oh yeah, it's a warbow. I fought some other stuff. An S-stock.
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course, but should we descend far enough, we will find some real history. To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after, Gabranos. A powerful mage and a dedicated scholar, a keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Orator, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name, scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard, or perhaps he was even the author.
I'm very impressed by this Gabranos. They say he held power over the elements, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him. What wisdom he could share. But we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us, improve upon it. We haven't actually read his writing. How could I? It's dead language, and hardly anyone has translated even a small fraction of it. You speak in Gwithan. Perhaps when we do find his work, you could translate for me? Why does this book matter so much? Rauatai faces troubled times. Once we were a unified people. That's changing. And the Tanvi Orator is at the heart of that. There are those who say that we haven't held to its instructions, that we've allowed ourselves to grow weak and polluted our traditions by welcoming foreigners rather than laying claim to the lands around us, that we must hold to those traditions if we are to make of ourselves a nation to be feared. My brothers would have it so, but we don't need to isolate ourselves to make Rauatai great. I know there's more to the chant. It wasn't created out of sand and water 1,000 years ago, but brought to Rauatai by the Engwithans. By people that knew the value of alliances, and shared their knowledge with us. And with that knowledge, we made Rautai what it is today. If I can find the original, I can prove it. They'll know that the chant is far older than we believed, that the Engwithans favored peace and the trade of knowledge. If we follow in their footsteps, we can make a kingdom just as grand and lasting as theirs. How is one old book going to change the minds of everyone in Rautai? It's hardly any old texts, but I see your point. We might not convince everyone, but at least it will lend weight to the call for peace. I always think excitable. We're on the verge of a great discovery. I wonder at your restraint. Let's start looking at
If
them.
my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Okay, so that's down here. Okay. Here we go. Rest. Barracks construction completed. Hell yeah. Look at that. Now the barracks are fucking completed. Sick. What do we do now? Vital restoration, probably. And other things will be unlocked as we do that. Oh no, that's for these only. Well, also if we do these, we get certain things. We get bonuses for resting. Plus, also if we rest, we can build other things. So yeah. Do the restoration because then we can rest there and it will take hours from work currently. That's good. Smart thinking of me. What the fuck? Oh, right. It's hirelings that I can hire stuff. Right. I will cost money per day. We can hire things. Okay. They have different things, right? They give different types of stuff. Mercenary Mind Striker. What does that mean? 10 copper per day. Okay, let's keep this at... What's the most expensive one? Wait, 30, which is 10 per day. You mean that it costs 30 up front and then 10 per day? Or are they only hired for 3 days? Also, they all cost the same, gotcha. Blooded Thug. Gold Pack Knights. Okay. What do we want? Prestige? Security? Let's do this. Let's do Barathite Cleric. Blooded Thug. Skirmish Archer. Yeah, okay, so it's 30 up front and then 10 per day. And Vanguard Soldier. All of the ones that have 1 on each. Let's do that for now. That should be fine. 10 per day, so that's 40 per day. That should be fine.
hey.
Really. Okay. That's like, now we have things... there, okay, we will save. And I'll explore. Now we explore the endless paths. Was that? Yep. Which is in line with Kanarua, as well as just dealing with the master below with the endless paths. So trying to deal with the presence currently. Right. See if we can fully take control of this fortress. Let's see what we can do. See what's actually okay. Sharp, or whatever the fuck you pronounce them as. That shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what is this? A worm? Can I ground this guy? Immune to dragon breath and ground. Well, no, I can't. Unfortunate. Okay, these three are targeting him. That's good. Do that. Oh no, he's dead as well. Wormwing.
Of course.
The big area. Now let's be mindful where we step. This is a ruins, and we'll probably be bound to find some traps.
Varane!
Dead on!
Kill very quickly, yes.
Leave it to me!
Ooh, you paralyzed him, man. Flame.
Varanthus!
Oh, he's very dead.
I'm on the trail.
Oh, what is this? The sharp is lying on the corner of the chamber. Its ribs show darkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored. Each whistling breath causes obvious discomfort. Kenny squints at the creature. This one's ill. See how dull the eyes are? Doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Examine it. Survival 5, hell yeah. You look at the sick creature over and notice that its skin shows some discoloration. Ugly patches of yellow and livid purple. It seems to match the symptoms of a common poison known as Mocca's tears. You also note that the discoloration is worse underneath the painted symbols daubed onto the creature's skin. So, can I do anything about that?
Keeping an eye out.
Could cut his throat, but I don't know if that does anything. I feel like if I do, the poison might, like, if it's a thing of you cut its throat and then poison gets released from its body. Maybe. Aha, you think to try, but you fail.
That's it! Hey.
Attack! Oh, you have 3, do you? I don't think it's necessary at this point.
Dead on!
He's dead.
Of course.
It was nothing. Oh, what is this? Curled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightening squeak is it clear that this is a small worm recently hatched. Pick up the worm. Oh, a tiny white worm added to the inventory. Oh, I can have it as a pet. This worm appears to have been the runt of the litter. It is much smaller than its fellows. For all that, its scales are beautiful gleaming white, and it seems to be fond of you. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck, I'm sorry, fuck this cat having the tiny worm. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I can see it. There it is. Look at this guy flapping beside us. Look at this. Greatest pet ever. Nothing else because it holds emotional value because we found it in a broken egg. Oh, the person lying there. Okay, there's our
This I haven't seen before.
hidden stuff. Fine club. Camping supplies. Well, that restores our camping supplies. Ah, more shore rips.
Yes?
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 Fireball.
Yes?
Good fireball. It's not far enough.
Well,
The blizzard is. I can't see them.
yes. As you wish.
Let me try this out because it's fun.
So much for you.
You're not getting through me.
Sneak attacks. Hold on, let me check for damage. Kana ancient memory. Kana chance. Pistol called ancient memories. Oh. Wait.
Yes?
I'm very confused,
Hey.
but whatever. Ooh, an amethyst.
All right, then.
Actually, since we're doing stuff, let's see what we can actually like upgrade on these things. Ooh, this sword can become even better. Does this just add an element to the weapon? I'm unsure. Feels like it does. It says secondary damage, so I'm gonna assume. Spirit slaying. Okay, actually, or damage. Actually, and damage. This costs less. I think I'll just take damage because it costs less money. Here we go. This pistol can't be upgraded again. This staff can be upgraded. Burning lash. Burn damage. I think it has burn. And like does the fire damage. No. I don't really have the correct materials.
Hey.
Some of this. I wonder if this, like, these runes will get harder enemies the further I go down, because so far it's not been too difficult in terms of enemies. Jesus, that almost killed us. I fucking, as soon as I clicked, I was like, wait a minute. But no. It's fine.
Yes.
Badly damaged, no one got knocked out. Hand and key. The fuck is this? Medium armor. Or 40. Damage reduction. Defense against confused, charmed, and dominated. Give it a attribute like intellect. Wanted.